developers and
Hey
have
guys,
fun.
it's Edward, also known as Another Machine, here with my wife Hannah.
Also known as Damsel Machine. We're going to be bringing you another Halo map callout. This time it's going to be for streets.
Alright, so as you see where I spawned, this is called Station Square, but most people just call this whole area PD. Some people call this PD as well, but we like to call it lockers because specifically there's lockers in here and it kind of helps distinguish the difference. As you can also see, we're on a strongholds map because a lot of times these zones are used for the specific labels. So this structure here is called tower or A. So you've got bottom A or bottom tower, and then you've got, this is called back A or back tower. It's also sometimes called tower elbow or A elbow. And then the top is, of course, top A or top tower. And then this is tower steps or A steps. Again, just variations based on the team you're with or who you're talking to, who you're listening to. Can be a lot to memorize, but hopefully, as going at a slower pace will give you a better chance. So going back over to this side, you've got this jump up here. It's labeled station balcony, but it's also called PD balcony. So you know where that's at. Over here in this little alcove area, it's often called boxes. And if anybody didn't know, you can actually get up in here, which is kind of cool, but probably not practical for any gameplay purposes. Going all the way back to this side, this area here is called Cafeteria, and as you see, there's a big label Cafeteria there, and then it says Cafeteria there. This whole section here is called P Street, for Purple Street, and it's because this is purple. So this is called Purple, this is called Purple Stairs, and then this area here is P Street. And then, of course, something that I didn't mention in the last video is weapon spawns are often used. So this is like shotgun spawn. So a lot of people are going to give that, those names. So here, this is called alley. Or some people call it the oddball spawn because that's what's here. This is called mid or rockets. This here is usually called front C. Or trees, because there's these two palm trees. This little section here, this is called bottom balcony, and that's called top balcony up there. And I'll show you from the other view here in just a moment. So if you go up P steps, purple steps, you get in here to ATMs, and it's labeled ATMs. This is called back ATMs. This is called back C or back subway, as it's labeled subway, but usually you're going to hear this one labeled C for obvious reasons. So you got back C and then C, and then from this side I'll show you where I was talking about before. This is top balcony, so it has the spawn here for the stalker rifle. Gives you a good view of things. So we'll go over to this upper side here. And I've heard this one called C balcony before, and then this spot right here is called trash cans, and it's a jump up spot to get to there. If we continue on over here, this is literally called pizza because pizza. This is red room because it's a red room. And then you get into this one, and this little section here is sometimes interesting because this part is called arcade. This part is sometimes called big arcade or B. Either one I think is going to be appropriate, but B is easier to say than big arcade, so for obvious reasons we go with B. This little section here is called lights, and I'm pretty sure it's because there's overhanging lights. This is just, these are the plaza stairs, but I've heard it called shortcut a few times. This little room, I've heard it called bricks by Snipe Down, but a lot of people call it tires. And again, some of these is just, it depends on the person, depends on the team, the evolution of the game as it goes. So this, of course, we're back at mid. So this is tires jump up or bricks jump up, depending on what you want to really call. As you can see, all of this kind of just loops back down around to the PD. So that covers the majority of the area. Names that I've heard and seen, and then what we feel comfortable using. Again, you'll hear people call like PD behind planters or something. They're talking about these little plants and stuff. So just little tidbits. It's it's something if you're playing with random people, it just gives you an idea. If you're playing with a dedicated team, it's good to kind of sort out with your team what you're actually going to name and label things, just to make sure that there's no confusion. And I've heard this little area right here called like shortcut balcony, but again, a lot of variations in what you see and hear based on preferences and things like that. So hopefully this has been another helpful video. If you guys have suggestions or have heard different callouts and things, feel free to comment in the chat or in the YouTube channel when I post this up to YouTube. Thanks so much again, guys, and we'll catch you in the next video.